If you've ever felt guilty spending hours on a hobby because it feels like it's just for fun and not productive, you're not alone. I know that feeling of wondering, am I wasting my time here? But here's the question that I want you to sit with. What if the same hobby could pay you back? What if you could keep all the fun, all the enjoyment, and also turn it into something that earns money while you sleep? That's exactly what we're talking about today. I'll show you how to shift your hobbies into simple digital products that don't just bring you joy, but also bring you income without trading more of your time. If we haven't met yet, I'm Kristen. I've been in marketing for more than 30 years, and at 53, I finally stopped dreaming and started building digital products myself. And let me tell you, one of the most underrated places to start is with your hobbies, because hobbies aren't a waste of time. They're a goldmine of knowledge, creativity, and experience that can be packaged into something people will happily pay for. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to start turning what you love into something that's fun and profitable. And if you want more strategies like this that let you build a business on nights and weekends without quitting your job, make sure to hit like and subscribe right now, because I've got so much more coming your way. Let's start with the guilt. Society has trained us to see hobbies as less than. If you're not working, earning, or being productive, you feel like you're wasting your time. And I get it. I used to look at the hours I spent on side projects, sewing, crocheting, painting, and think, should I really be spending this much time on this? I always joke that I'm better at buying supplies than I am at actually creating with them. But here's what I eventually realized. Hobbies are creativity in disguise. They're the things that you love enough to lose track of time doing. They're the places where your skills naturally deepen, where your perspective is unique, and where your passion shines through. And that's exactly the kind of raw material that makes for a great digital product. So if you've ever felt guilty about spending time on your hobbies, let's flip that narrative. Your hobby isn't wasted time. It's untapped potential. All right, here's where the magic happens. The difference between a hobby that stays just for fun and a hobby that pays you back is simple. It's packaging. When you package what you know into a digital format, whether that's a guide or a checklist, a workshop, an audio file, you stop trading your time for money. You create an asset, one-time effort, ongoing reward. And here's where a lot of people get stuck. They think they need to teach everything about their hobby in one big course or one giant program, but you don't. In fact, please don't try. The best place to start is with one small problem that people have with your hobby and solve that one thing. For example, if sewing is your hobby, you don't need to teach someone how to make an entire wardrobe. You could start with something like 5 beginner-friendly hemming techniques. Small, specific, doable. That's the shift from hobby to asset by solving one specific problem. And this is why the shortcut to selling your first digital product is a great way to quickly and easily turn your knowledge and expertise into a simple, ready-to-sell product in less than a weekend. The shortcut doesn't just tell you what to do, it gives you the tools. There's even a pre-designed Canva template included, so you don't have to start at a blank page. You can literally plug in what you know about your hobby topic and have a finished product that you can sell immediately. That's how you turn what you know into something real, and more importantly, something people can actually buy. I'll link it below if you're ready for that quick win. All right, let's make this real. I want to show you some hobbies that you might not think of as profitable and how they could become simple digital products. And here's an important thing. Not everyone is trying to build a business empire, okay? Sometimes the goal isn't to scale to 6 figures. It's just to fund your hobby, to cover the cost of fabric or yarn or art supplies or plants for your yard. That's a win in itself. All right, photography. Maybe you've figured out a unique editing style. Package your Lightroom presets or make a simple before and after editing guide. A mini guide on how I edit my photos for Instagram-worthy brightness could sell and save people hours of trial and error. Dog training. If you're the friend that everyone calls when they get a new puppy, Put together a first 30 days with your puppy checklist. Trust me, new puppy owners feel desperate for structure, and a simple PDF guide could save them stress and make you money. All right, quilting. Instead of writing patterns, which is a huge undertaking, you could create a simple video tutorial on how to bind a quilt the easy way. That's one specific problem quilters struggle with, and they'd gladly pay for a shortcut. Sticker collecting. This one's personal to me because I collect stickers when I travel. They're like little snapshots of the places that I've been. So you could create a guide with creative ways to display sticker collections, or even a printable sticker album design that people can use again and again. All right, gardening. You could put together a seasonal planting calendar for beginners, or even a troubleshooting guide for common gardening mistakes. People don't need everything, they need the next step. All right, for book lovers, you could create a digital reading journal, a printable tracker for a yearly reading challenge, or even book club discussion guides for specific genres. These are lightweight products that serve a real need for readers. Do you see the pattern here? These aren't giant courses or 300-page books. They're simple, specific products that solve a problem or spark joy for people who share your hobby. And the beauty is, whether you're building a full side business or just funding your next craft haul, it works the same way. Now let's talk about one of the hardest lessons to learn, and that's undervaluing your product. This happens all the time. You think, well, I love this hobby. It comes naturally to me. Who would pay for it? So you either price it way too low or you never sell it at all. I want you to stop right there. Just because something feels easy or enjoyable for you doesn't mean it's easy for everyone else. What comes naturally to you is exactly what someone else will pay to shortcut their learning curve. And here's how you fix this mistake. Validation. Before you assume your hobby product idea won't sell, go look. Search Etsy, search Google, search Amazon. See what's already out there. If you find products similar to what you're thinking of, that's not a bad sign. That's actually proof that there's a market. It means people are buying. And if other people are charging $29, $59, or even $259 for something in your hobby space, you can too. So don't undervalue your work. Validate the demand and then price your product with confidence. Okay, I promised you a bonus section. Here are the 3 keys to turning your hobby into a business. Number 1, solve one problem. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to teach everything about your hobby. Start small. Create a product that solves one specific problem. 2, validate the demand. Use Etsy, Google, or Amazon to see what people are already buying in your hobby space. Proof of demand is a green light. It means your idea is worth pursuing. 3, package it simply. Don't overcomplicate this. Use a resource like the Shortcut to Selling Your First Digital Product to complete a product in as little as an hour. The shortcut even includes directions for how to list it for sale on StanStore, which makes selling incredibly simple. And here's the practical piece that makes all of this so much easier. You don't need to build a full website to sell your product. I've been using Stan since day 1 of my business, and I recommend it to anyone starting out. Stan lets you upload your product, take payments, deliver it automatically, and even build your email list, all from one dashboard. You can run it from your desktop or even your phone. I'll put my affiliate link in the description if you want to check it out for free for 14 days. So here's the truth. Hobbies don't have to be wasted time. They can be fun, fulfilling, and profitable if you package them the right way. Now that you know how to turn your hobby into a digital product, the next step is learning how to put it into a system that sells for you while you keep living your life. That's exactly what I cover in my passive income playlist. I'll link that here and in the description so you can keep learning. All right, here's to your success. I'll see you next week. If this saved you time or gave you clarity, please hit like and subscribe. I've got a lot more videos coming and they're all made with you in mind.